This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jacaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, and Daddy. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Hi. So in advance, if I'm awkward during this whole thing, it's because I have never done something like this before at all whatsoever. What? You're not messing with me right now. This isn't someone who has a voice on a phone and is delivering it to me and it's a haha prank gotcha teehee. I don't know, because this is insane. Maybe because this is crazy. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? I've literally asked you to this party last week and you said you were busy. You said you were studying. Which, to be fair, should have absolutely thrown off alarm bells for me. Who in God's green earth knows that they're going to be studying a week in advance? Well, yeah. No, you probably should explain this to me. I would hope. I hope there's a good explanation for it. I'm not saying I control or police everything you do, but I would think you would tell your best friend that you're going to a party that he is also going to. What did Becca do now? That unfortunately makes a lot of sense. No, you're right. I guess it is fortunately. Golly. What is she doing? No, because here's the thing, right? I don't have a problem with Becca at all. She makes lots of bad decisions, but she has a good heart. And I don't dislike Jeremy. I'm not going to say I'm friends with him, but we're cordial. And if we're ever assigned to a group project together, or we're in contact or in the same room, we'll talk to each other and make small talk, and sometimes even beyond that. But it is, it's clear after the third breakup that maybe, just maybe, they aren't meant to be together. Yeah, no, that's why I said it's understandable. That is a bullheaded person, and she will do whatever she can to get her dreams to come true. So I get it. God, that is frustrating though. So you promised there wasn't any other motivation to be here? She just literally came and picked you up and basically threw you in the back of the car and y'all were off? Well, I can tell you're telling the truth from the look on your face, because the look on your face is, I can't believe I'm here. I don't want to be here at all. Oh, yeah. So I was talking to Todd, and Todd has been trying to hook up with Kelsey, and they were trying to get like a whole truth or dare, spin the bottle type beat going. And so in order to help out a friend, I joined the thing so they would have enough people to do it, and they spun the bottle, and it landed on Todd, and then it landed on Kelsey, and then they were out of the way, and I was like, okay, awesome, fantastic, mission accomplished, we can abort now. But they spun again before I had the chance to leave, and they landed on me. And then you know me, my social anxiety, I'm not going to be like, oh, actually, I don't want to do this. So I just went along with it. And I have been in this bedroom for what I think is like 20 minutes, which was weird. I was like, usually you spin the bottle again and the next person comes up and... Wait, what? Why were you in the... Oh my God, that makes so much sense. So we both, in attempting to aid our friends in achieving their happiness, we both got completely screwed into a situation that we did not ask to be in. Oh God. It really does suck to be the people pleaser of the friend group, doesn't it? No, you're right. If I wasn't a people pleaser, I probably wouldn't be best friends with you. And that is, well, one of the only great things about today. Oh my God, shut up. No, I don't know. I didn't really have... I saw all the people that were in the circle, and I don't know, I didn't really have any interest in kissing any of them or doing whatever one does in a 7 minutes in heaven. I don't know, it just wasn't, nobody was my speed. My speed is incredibly slow to the point of maybe getting one kiss in, and I don't know, all of those girls down there looked like they were ready to kiss. Yeah, it's so I guess I am glad that it was you at the end of the day, because I wouldn't want to break the expectations of anyone else who genuinely and earnestly got in that game for actual smooches. I don't think I could be that guy for them. So well, I'm glad the feeling is mutual. Oh man. So what do we do now? Yeah, but I've done these things before, and the game is titled 7 Minutes in Heaven. So you would think that the game goes on for 7 minutes, and they have like a timer set, and then they come and get you, but it's never ever that for some reason. It is always, okay, we are going to literally leave you in there for however long and then get you whenever we deem the time to be right. But hopefully, since we're not one of the couples that they're interested in setting up, that basically everyone is in on, hopefully we will be released from the prison relatively soon. Interesting that you are bringing that back into the fray of the conversation, but no, I don't know, man. Even if I was interested in any of the girls in that circle, a party seems like a weird time to start something up like that. Well, for me, because I'm not like a casual type of guy. I'm very romantic and I'm very relationship driven. And I don't think any of the girls there in that circle were looking for that. And B, even if they were, I just didn't really feel like this was the right environment to attempt to start anything. Because you're burdened with all of these expectations when you go into the room, and what do? You say, "Oh, I'd like to get to know you better. Maybe we could just sit down and have a conversation." You think they'd really go for that? Because I don't. Ask away. We have all of the time in the world. In fact, all of the time in the world, multiply that by 2. That is how much time we have. Because I know how these games work, and we're gonna be dealing with this for a while. So I'm sorry, I am absolutely rambling. Please just go ahead. Hey, that's not true. No, it's not true. I dated Lynn in junior year of high school. Just because she broke up with me because she figured out that she was gay, that doesn't mean we didn't date. It wasn't like it was a whole beard situation. She figured it out while we were like dating. So what? We both liked Girl in Red. Why? You can't read into that all the time. Yeah, that's 4 months. That's not nothing. I won't say it's like a super long-term relationship, but it was a decent amount of time. Okay. But like, what is the point then? You've acutely and astutely pointed out the fact that I have not had relationships really, and now I'm in my sophomore year of college and I still haven't had relationships really. So what's the end goal with making that statement, if you don't mind me asking, which you shouldn't, because you brought up the subject in the first place? Oh, come on. That's really silly. It is. It's really, really, really silly. And also not that, I don't think that's true. Well, I'm not necessarily unconfident about my ability to woo somebody, but insinuating that I could get any girl, that's a little bit over the line. No, don't do that, because that's reductive. Because it's like, yeah, so I listen to Boy Genius, and I listen to Olivia Rodrigo, and that's all cool and stuff and great and generally associated with things that women our age like, but it's not all that. It's not all that. Yeah, no, okay, maybe I am more in touch with my emotions than most people of my gender and my age demographic, but still, like, that doesn't mean I'm not going to win this argument with you, am I? Cassie Reynolds? Wow, did not even clock that ever. But I guess that kind of leads into your oblivious argument, so fair play to you. She's a really, really nice girl. And we have known each other for a while, but I don't know. I I don't think it's all there. There's something missing that would prevent me from taking that next step with her. But listen, I get your point. Okay, there are people out there that like me, and I'm inexperienced. Actually, I don't really know what your point is. But I just told you what it is. I just haven't found someone that I feel 100% comfortable in date. That's literally what it is. But that's the thing with you. There is always something more. You always say that there's always something more, but maybe this time it's not. Maybe this time that's literally it. Maybe this time I just am telling you the honest truth. No holds barred. I do truly despise that you have the ability to wear me down like this. And it's only you. I am able to put up a steel front against anybody else, including my family members. But somehow you got the key to it. Fine. There's something more to it. Well, I would try and put up a defense against telling you, because I really don't want to tell you at this very moment. But I bet we would be doing this for another 7 minutes, and eventually I would cave, and that just seems like a waste of time to both of us, doesn't it? All right, well, don't get mad at me when I tell you this, because you have made it your goal from the moment you entered this room to let me to get me to tell you all about this. So here we go. The reason that I haven't dated anybody else at all since Lynn or before Lynn is because I may or may not have my eyes on someone. Oh my God. You know, you are so perceptive all the time. Every day, constantly picking up on my body language, constantly picking up on everyone's body language. And when I need you the most to be at your apex of perception, you let me down completely, leaving me to explain the most embarrassing part on my own. But gosh, we're already here, and we're already in the droves of whatever is going on. So here we go. It's you. Yeah, you are the person that I am interested in, and the reason that I haven't asked anyone out ever, really. Because look at you. How am I supposed to agree to seeing other women or trying out dating when I have the most perfect and compatible to me person that I've ever met in my life that I know nobody will be able to ever top? I mean, come on, the signs were all there. I can't believe you didn't pick it up. He's never really dated anyone. He says he's interested in somebody. Who's the one person that he could have potential qualms about dating? Who's the one person that he is more comfortable with anyone else in the entire world, that he's closest to? Who could it be? All signs are pointing to you. Yeah. I mean, come on. You didn't really think that I was that interested in the dilation of your pupils. No, I am interested in it, but your eyes are just amazing. It was a good excuse, though. So listen, I like this whole silence thing. It's really cool. I cannot believe, before we like move on, I'm just gonna say this like friend to friend. I can't believe they're playing a loop of a Dilla track. That's amazing. What the hell? I didn't know anybody here even really messed with Jay Dilla like that. That's crazy. Anyways, as much as I enjoy the silence, hearing the Dilla track over the loudspeaker, Bluetooth speaker, whatever they got going on here, it would really be do a huge service for my heart rate if you could perhaps, maybe, possibly tell me how you're feeling right now, because I'm like shaking in my boots. Well, I mean, now you are. You may never have considered it before, but you're considering it now. Oh my God. There's no way I fell for that. And there's no way you're playing a trick on me in the most serious conversation we've ever had. You buffoon. You goofball. What is wrong with you? You know, I'm fine with teasing, but come on. You can't tell me you never thought of being together with me and then like pull the rug from under me. I already set my expectations, and so that does mean that you have thought about every day. That is a lot. Probably like more than me, actually. Oh, so I can't tease back? I get a slap on the arm. I can't tease back? Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. I kind of got this newfound confidence, and we are in a 7 minutes in heaven situation. So why don't you shut me up? You do. Can I tell you a secret? That was my first kiss. Yeah? So I have been out here literally like 10 minutes ago talking about how I would never want my first kiss to start off a relationship being in this scenario, and I let my first kiss of all time be in this scenario. What a hypocrite I am. So are we doing this or are we doing this or what? I mean, does what happened not leave this room? Or are we walking out of here holding hands and taking the steps towards the rest of our lives together? Good, because if you said the former, it would be so awkward. When we got downstairs, I'm just looking at you, thinking about how I just had the best kiss of all time, and I don't care if it was the only kiss. I can guarantee you that any possible kisses that I could have had beforehand would never have been able to measure up to this. Well, we have two options. We could like knock on the door, be like, hey, let us out of here, and we could go, do whatever, wherever. We could do that. Or we could wait until someone gets us and we could just, listen to the Dilla and... Yeah, that. Exactly that.